Hello my beautiful internet friends. I have a very exciting video for you guys today. I'm sitting down with my friend Alexis from Stump Kitchen. She was out here 3 months ago. We shot the IKEA video, which I released a couple days ago, which was the most fun I've ever had making a video and editing it, so thank you to everyone who watched that. We're gonna be comparing the difference between a hand and a leg amputee, because she was born without a hand and my leg got chopped off. Which one's easier? Which one's harder? Before we dive in though, I come to a confused YouTuber today. You see, a few weeks ago, I introduced you guys to my Nicolas Cage pillow. Thanks, Megan. It's a very large shoulder. The internet is split on this issue. Do we love him? Do we hate him? I don't know what to think. So please, as we head into an action-packed episode filmed right here on this couch, type down below, is Nicolas Cage a national treasure? Please let me know if you get that joke. Or do we need to burn his creepy little eyes? He is looking pretty creepy here. Let me know down below. And with that out of the way, let's dive in.
So what do you think are some of the main differences between arm amps and foot amps?
I've wondered that a lot because I watch you on YouTube, I watch other like arm amputees, and I'm like, that looks challenging. Which would I almost wonder like, what would I rather? Like,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. What would you rather? Comment down below. Just kidding.
Don't wish anything upon yourself.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I don't think I've actually thought about what it would be like to be missing a leg or a portion of a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know.
I'm like, well, I can think of a lot of things that would be really challenging. What would have been the most challenging things to adjust to? Probably early on, because it's been a long time.
Well, the thing is, like, that's another whole aspect to it, because, like, for me, I haven't had to adjust to anything.
It's just been life.
It's just been life.
That makes perfect sense.
And you've had the adjustment. However, if I lost a leg, that would be a huge learning curve.
Yes.
And if you were born without a hand, that's totally different. So there's a lot at play there when I'm adjusting to, like, a new task. That's kind of the thing.
That makes sense.
A new sport or a new kitchen cooking technique or something that I want to try that I haven't already mastered in my repertoire.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I need to figure out adaptations and get creative around how to make it work for me.
Yeah.
Whereas I would imagine stuff you're doing is all of the above is new.
All of the things.
Right? Like you don't really have like this toolbox of stuff to draw from. It's like starting from scratch.
Yeah.
In a interesting and probably hard way too,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
When I
It's just more touching.
Let me know if this is true or not for you, but for me, if I ever find something that I can't do because of my hand, the world ends. It is the most frustrating.
Feel like there isn't a way around it. There isn't a way to find a modification.
Yeah.
You just
or
can't.
The modification takes so much time and energy or money or whatever. It's like the most angering thing. And I think that's because this was a congenital amputation.
Yeah.
And I was able to adapt slowly to things in my own way, and that's all I knew.
Yeah.
When I find something I can't do, it's like, wait, hang on. And then I jump into that narrative of like, but I have to prove that I can. And then I'm like, but wait, why do I have to prove to the world I can? I actually do have one hand, and that's okay. But then I'm like, but no, I can do other, like, oh, it's so exhausting.
I was gonna say that's exhausting.
It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I'm just like, you know.
I think I have not yet come to that place. I think I just am not willing to admit anything that I can't do yet. I don't think I found it yet.
Yeah.
I'm still in the process of like prosthetics and all of that, where I'm like, I don't really know what life is really going to look like. And so, there is one thing though. Mixed martial arts, fighting, like actually fighting. That is one thing I straight up cannot do, because you can't kick people in the face with carbon fiber.
Because you would probably kill them.
Yeah. Details.
So like you could do it, but you would like...
I would be way too effective.
Yeah.
I did that for 2 years and I absolutely loved it. And then my body got in the way and everything didn't work right anymore, and so I had to stop. But it's like, that's my heart. I love it. I love it so much, and there's no way to modify that. So I do jiu-jitsu, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting back to that, which is like a part of it, and that's awesome. Sweet. But I know that that's like one thing. I don't like saying can't to a lot of things, but that's one thing I can say I can't. I can't do that because I kill people.
Absolutely. Just like, sorry, your nose is now broken forever.
Sorry about both your jawbones.
And yeah, you're right, because you are still quite early in your journey, because it's a lot of exciting possibilities.
It is that. They're out there somewhere. I just want to get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Working on it. What do you think would be some of the most challenging things without a leg?
What do I think?
Yes. What do you think would be some of the most challenging
This is a great question. And I'll ask you the same.
Yeah, please do.
I mean, the obvious things are like stairs.
Yeah.
Running.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Presently.
Presently, yes. Yeah.
It's a little challenging.
Yeah, and I mean not always, but like once once a good prosthetic is in place, then perhaps not. I think driving is fine. A, because I've seen you drive, and
Yes.
B, whatever.
Yeah.
Driving is not a thing you need 2 legs for, or 2 arms for that matter.
Yeah.
Cartwheels?
So true. I've not attempted that just yet. I will though.
Yeah. I think balancing would be really tricky. Actually, yeah, I've seen you balance. You're very good at it. Low feet, what do you get used
Yes.
for?
Like daily life.
Maybe swimming?
Went swimming for the first time like last week.
Oh, nice.
And it was a lot easier than I thought it would. Sorry.
well.
It was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was, I thought it would be like, everyone jokes about like, oh, you just swim in a circle.
Yes, me too. That's the best joke ever. Just
Yeah, right. But no, you don't. I mean, I don't know about you. But
just like a 10%
I think,
veer.
yeah,
but I can
exactly,
overcompensate.
yeah.
Come on. So no. What do you want to share? What some of the tricky things are?
I think it's really just the tiny, stupid little things. Like what just drives me nuts, not being able to get up without thinking about it. I can't do anything without thinking about it.
Oh,
And, like
yeah.
everything takes thought. Everything takes assembly.
For
Like
sure.
if I wanted to go like fill up my water bottle or whatever, like I can't just like go fill up my water bottle.
Oh,
I have
wow.
to think about it. And so I think that's really the most challenging thing. And then it'll get easier once I have a prosthetic that works and all of that. But anything like that, just the stupid, simple little things, I think, are the challenging ones. The ones that are getting a lot easier.
But yeah, I didn't think of that at first. Of course, like just like the whole new scaffolding of
Yeah,
like,
that's I love that
how do
word.
I work? How do I do
Yeah.
this? So yeah, just that extra thought takes a little extra energy and time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I
You're really good at sitting with your leg up on the table. So we were sitting, and she sits, and she just like, she just like whips her leg up there, like, and it's just so small. It doesn't take up much room.
You can't ever yell at me for having my feet on the
No,
table.
there's not a smelly foot there. It's
You're
just
just
so that's great. Yeah, tell me what you think would be the most challenging things to do without an arm.
Well, I've seen you do it now, but typing.
I just pretend.
Typing.
Oh, typing, yeah.
100%. Typing, that's what I think.
Yes,
I'm like, well,
yes.
I struggle to like edit quickly and get things done and type and respond to messages and emails. And yeah, that's like the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Like before you came down, I was like struggling to get this open. Then I was like, wait, I mean, I guess I would probably do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
That's
okay.
how.
Got
Yeah.
it. That makes
Boom.
sense.
Using your thighs, like just like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If it's really hard,
Yeah.
just like thigh power and then just go, or just like really, yeah, like that.
I would actually think that kitchen things would be challenging. Because you often are like, I don't think multidextrous is a word.
Multidextrous.
But like
Ambidextrous.
but like a lot of people will be like holding a pan and like, you know,
Yes.
shuffling things around with it and stuff like that, which I think is why your channel is especially cool.
Oh.
What are the things that frustrate you?
Let me tell you, yeah, doing up your winter jacket when it's real cold
Oh my
outside.
god!
Yeah, that is like probably my least favorite
Oh.
thing to do when you're you have a big winter coat and it's cold out and your
just-
limbs are already kind of chilly and you're trying to do it up and I have my techniques,
Oh.
but sometimes it just gets really annoying.
That'd be really
So
frustrating.
yeah, winter coats.
Yep, that makes sense. Top of
Yeah.
the list.
Absolutely. Flossing is kind of annoying. Like I have a handheld flosser, which is great.
Yes.
But if I just have access to regular floss, it's no fun. Sometimes I think the only other thing that is annoying, just kind of gets on my nerves is when I'm trying to open or close a door when I have a coffee and something else.
Oh yeah.
Because
yes.
I'll hold the other thing, like I'll hold the coffee like this, and then I have the other thing and I'm just like,
Skills right there.
So I
Skills.
use my chin a lot, like the neck portion of my body holds a lot of things, armpits hold a lot of things.
Yeah.
So just those little things when you're like coming in and out of doors, I think that's the only thing that I actually have to think about.
That
like
makes
how
a lot
you
of
think
sense.
about like
Yes.
getting up and doing a thing. I think about, okay, how am I gonna leave if I have this and this? Other things are pretty second nature. It's just a lot more holding things closer to your body.
Yeah.
I don't do things out here a lot. I do things real close.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very like, I don't know, up close and personal and earthy and just
dirty.
And dirty. Yeah,
That's
too.
why I have aprons, which you can buy at SUBTITLES.com. Tell me your thoughts about the foot puns.
I love any joke that's good natured. It's like, because humor's so freaking important to
It
like
is.
deal with things.
It
My
really
husband has been mercilessly making fun of me since before I had my amputation about
Oh.
all the foot puns.
Oh.
And some people are like, oh, like
Oh, yeah.
offended for me,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like cracking up.
Yeah,
So
like,
no,
it's
any possibility to
Mm-hmm.
get your foot in the door, one foot in front of the other, or whatever. I mean, there's so many, it never ends.
Getting a leg up on the
Yeah,
carpet.
exactly. Yes, yeah.
And so do you use them yourself in your everyday to kind of like break tension or add humor?
Oh, footage is another one.
Oh, that's so good.
In one of the videos that I had that went out to a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
I said like footage like twice, and I swear like 2,000 of the comments are just like in bold, footage. I'm like, well done, guys.
Oh, that's so good.
I don't use them intentionally. I
No.
say so many things, so many foot puns, just, and people will laugh because they realize-
they
yeah,
see
they get
it,
it, and
they
I
see
don't before, yeah. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's so funny. I still say things like, I'm gonna go wash my hands. It's
Yeah.
like, actually, are you?
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna wash my hand and my stump. Things that I don't notice that they're just common language, but like, I love the hand puns.
Yes.
I love when people ask if I need a hand.
Yeah.
And then they get like white.
They're like,
I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's fine. I'm fine. You don't need to make this weird. It's all good.
do you ever play it up a little bit and be like super offended for like 2
Yeah,
seconds?
oh, for sure. For people that I kind of know, I don't think just
Exactly.
strangers, but
Yeah.
for people that I kind of know, I definitely will. And then
Yeah.
they're just like, oh no. I have this joke with friends. I like a running number of ways that I've lost my hand in order to kind of like break the tension.
yes.
Yeah, of course,
Yes.
yes. In order to like break the tension for all the questions that I get all the time, like
Yeah.
what happened to you? Why are you like that? Why do you look like that? What happened to
Yeah.
your hand? And so I have witty comebacks like I was playing by the train tracks and I heard the train whistle and I just didn't run fast enough.
Oh God.
You know, or of course shark attack, you know,
Yeah,
that's a nice
just shark.
just
one word.
just shark, or I ate it in the womb, I was hungry. Just so many different things.
Oh, that's the best.
You know?
Okay, can I share with you my
Please,
favorite
I
one?
want to know, how did you lose your leg, Joe?
At a conference, they're like, I have a friend who lost a leg, and whenever they get asked, because they live down in, I think it was like Alabama, where they have like a lot of alligators, and
Yeah.
she'll just be like, gator got her. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so great. It's just so to the point. Shark is always a good go-to. Brian and I have tried to cook up a scheme to like really convince someone, like cashiers who ask, you know, because you can just like drop it and go. You have to go with the champagne of sharks. Great white shark attack, obviously. It can't be anything else.
No.
That's just, we've never been able to pull it off without cracking up though, so.
Shark Week.
Yes. One of my friends, Cedric, I'm calling you out. Every time he
name.
sees me,
Cedric.
oh God, it's a great name.
Yeah.
Especially in public, he'll like yell. He'll be like, how's my favorite cripple? Whoa! Because he's like really edgy with his humor, and it just makes me feel wonderful.
You're like,
I'm like, I'm great. It's just fun. It's wonderful when people who you know love you.
And you've given that
And
permission.
you've given
to.
that permission
you have to
to.
give your consent, because
That's
otherwise,
very important. Otherwise, it's just hurtful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I really love just connecting with and talking with anyone.
Yeah.
Given difference, like no matter how it happened or didn't happen. Wait, no, it would have had to happen. Okay. I like talking with people like me. It's just great to connect and to talk about similarities and differences and different strategies for stuff, and just like the inside jokes are very good.
You have a, oh, the flashing light is the record light, right?
Yeah. That's how cameras work. We're learning.
I'm a YouTuber. Well, I tried.
Okay.
That was a real effort on my part.
Gold star for effort. E for effort.
Oh, goodness. Well, this is disintegrating, but I need to let you know that there is a second half of this video on her lovely channel. You can find it in the link down below.
Oh my God. Take two.
Please, 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 please follow the link in the description and check out her beautiful, lovely channel, which is so cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. I'm thinking of you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Have heard from the sky.